Alright, what's going on people? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Aiden and today we're watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia Season 2 Episode 8. I just briefly read online, apparently a few episodes of Always Sunny were removed from UK's Netflix. So I'm going to have to try and figure out which episodes they are so I don't completely miss them. I think are they all due to blackface? I mean, that seemed to be the trend, didn't it? Even though, I mean, the reality is half of these episodes could get removed for being offensive. Half, I mean, all of them. Then again, I don't know if that's even going to affect actually uploading those episodes in general. I'll have to see if anyone else has actually reacted to them. But yeah, in last episode, the gang took advantage of some religious old people by finding a stain in the back office that apparently looked like the Virgin Mother herself. What I thought was going to turn out to be a piss stain wasn't that, and apparently it was actually just a pipe burst because the building is shoddy. And obviously, every member of the gang manages to get involved and screw people over for their little games that they play, and time and time again, they just keep embarrassing themselves by how stupid and ridiculous they can be. I mean, Dee's story alone. Turns out that her and her friends bullied the... Is it not priest, is it? Who? The guy with the white collar. Priest. Sermonator? I don't know. But we all know who I'm talking about now, the blonde lad. It turns out that she needed his help to bless this Virgin Mary symbol, and after he didn't want to do that, for obvious reasons, she confessed her love to the man. And like an idiot, he dropped his entire life to be with her. I mean, surely that's not a move that you take, right? No sane person is going to do that. You just worked your entire life to fix your mental baggage, get yourself an actual position of power, and then throw it all away for D, who, I have to say, hasn't done much to prove herself worthy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into this episode. If you enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe so you can stay up to date for when I upload next. Comment down below what you thought about this episode, and yeah, let me know about those deleted episodes.
No, they're the amazing cards where babies are doing hysterical things.
Yeah, I don't know if we've had them here. I've never seen them before, so.
Charlie, how about giving me a couple of these?
No.
I tell you what, I'll buy them from you. You got a ton of them.
No, these are like an investment. This is my future here, okay? So don't mess with them.
So that they're inevitably going to be destroyed, aren't they? That's the joke here, right?
Deandra, it's just some jerk getting into office so he can get out for the payday.
Right.
Yeah, it's two rich guys fighting against each other.
I mean, some clown runs for office.
Who takes
drops
control?
out of the race and gets a big chunk of dough. I mean, you have to be a real low-life piece of shit to get involved in politics.
Oh no, they heard the key word, chunk of change. The gang runs for office. Okay, yeah. I'd hate to see what their policies are and how they're going to seriously negatively affect every single person on Earth, apparently. They are not the people you need in office. You know, I don't care what side you're on, left, right, up, down, whatever. Whatever side they're on, I'm not.
South Philly, Zone 2, District 37 Comptroller.
Nice. What's a comptroller?
Who gives a shit, dude? We're doing it for the bribe. I nominate Dennis.
What? I mean, surely it's not a massive position, is it? Like they said. The incredible mouthful of words for who you are.
Come on, there are plenty of amazing women politicians.
Name one.
Senator Hillary Rodham Clinton?
Awful.
How is she awful?
Hillary
It's
Clinton.
freedom.
Okay, Dennis, you are going to need a camp.
I mean, honestly, I don't know much about politics anyway. I don't really follow, but I mean, sometimes you can't avoid American politics. If you ever touch Reddit, you know.
I don't need this shit. I'm washing my hands of the whole situation. Show you what
Can I grab that clip?
He's going to be back in a bit.
That's mine.
Or they're going to run against each other, perhaps.
D, check out my blazer.
Yeah, it's too small.
Oh, wait. They just hide some homeless guy to run around with his advertising. Oh, yes, he has. He
There
has.
you go.
Frank, I don't.
I wonder how well that's even going to work.
For a candidate's image.
I mean, maybe. I suppose you're putting them to work, perhaps. Giving these unfortunate people something to do, get them out the gutter. But there's no way they're going to actually follow that path, right?
Really driving this thing in a different direction. I mean, when I look at you, I see success. I see, you're top notch. You're going all the way with it.
Honestly, that's not what I see from him. Success. I mean, he's the head of a rundown bar. And he's the biggest cunt out of the lot of them.
This is a goddamn coup.
Now, don't take it personally, Dad. That's just politics.
You look like a dick in that tiny jacket.
Oh, Frank, let's not attack.
It does look pretty cool. Not the striped shirt, though. Then again, I'm not one to be speaking about fashion, am I? So
Sounds illegal.
Oh, for God's sakes. What is with you two? Come on. You know, like in the movies, union guys are like tough and shady and shit.
Sorry to disappoint you.
You're like a couple of nerds.
that really hurt him. That really hurt him. I mean, nowadays, nerd isn't really an insult, is it? Everyone's a nerd.
Why are you talking to me like I'm a jackass? I am not a jack. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay. Nobody here is a criminal.
I know. Your head is really in the clouds, mate. Mac, you've got to stop watching those movies. Absolute idiot. Absolute idiot.
I've got a better idea. Let's screw this son of a bitch.
Come on, Morris. We don't have time for
He
this.
called us nerds, Gary.
It's really offended by that. No, it's the world's worst insult, eh?
Yeah, give me a chance. What should I do?
What should I do? Strike one, buddy. You gotta bring something to the table, Mac.
What's he doing with his thumbs? The weird pressing like that. Is that a past president that's just that? Or I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind if that handsome young gentleman over there kissed it.
Excuse me?
That is fucking creepy.
He's running for District 37 comptroller, so it's cool.
Oh, I'd rather not.
Well, you know what? It's
You can't be blocking. Oh my god. Now he's crying. And now it's a problem.
as quickly as possible, all right?
It's okay.
God damn it, just give me the
It's
camera.
just no. Get the fuck away from her. Dude's trying to steal a baby. What is this? What is this life?
Take a look.
Got it?
Yeah.
Got it on,
take a-
sure?
Yeah. What do you think?
I think I look like a whore.
I was about to say
Trying
that.
be Sexy.
You're a streetwalker. Yeah, you look like you just climbed out of bed.
There is nothing more threatening to a man than a woman who is smart and attractive. We have to pretend you're both.
Wow, you're a horrible father.
Well, I mean, that's when you get into the territory of being called a bitch, right? The strong and powerful woman in power. As soon as you get into that position, that's how you're treated.
Okay,
That's not going to be a problem, is it?
no, that's not gonna be a problem.
Better not be, Mac. Otherwise, Marvin here is going to have to take care of you.
Take care of me how?
You're just going to hire a big black dude to intimidate him. See, these nerds are getting serious.
Who's the nerd now, bitch?
That was fun. I feel like a gangster.
I mean,
Shut up, Gary.
surely that's illegal now. they're trying to catch him doing some illegal shit, but they're the ones actually doing the illegal shit. The threats of violence.
This, you should vote me. I leave power. Good. Thank you. Thank you. If you vote me, I'm...
I mean, look at his handwriting. Look at year 3.
Is right thing to do, Philadelphia. So do. This doesn't make any sense.
It sounds like those aliens from Simpsons, like Kang and Kodos. That's what they're called, yeah. Which would make sense. You know, they're presidential, right? Isn't that based on Clinton?
Ridiculous. I'm stuffed in here like a jerk.
Oh, D'Andre, you look sensational.
No, I don't.
Just remember, let Daddy do all the talking.
I feel like I've seen a few people like her on the internet. Don't know where.
See, Mr. Stanford, I myself am a problem solver. And you got a big problem on your hands.
I'm afraid I'm not following.
Check out the goods to my right.
Wait, is he actually... I thought is he going to use it as an actual sex object? Like offer her as a term?
When Dennis Reynolds was a counselor at Camp
No,
Cumberland,
they
he was sent home for the statutory rape of a teenage camper. A vote for Dennis
propaganda
Reynolds
to
is a
destroy
vote
his
for
legacy.
underage rape. Dennis Reynolds, baby rapist.
Baby
Don't let him
rapist.
rape.
No, you can't be doing that. That's way too far. That is way too far. Smear campaign. That's what I was trying to say.
I was accused of... It was... Okay, statutory, first of all. Not... I kissed her. She was a year younger than me. That's not even statutory.
I mean, that does fall into the weird category, right? I mean, you know, like 17 and 18. Like, is that okay? Who knows, really? The difference of a few hours gets you in some serious trouble.
What do you say?
Even on his knees, he's about the same height as Danny, so...
No. Come on, Frank. What's this gonna take, man?
No. Oh, I thought it was actually going to try and get him to blow him.
Bro, I am in some serious shit. I needed him to drop out.
I don't care what you need. That is politics, bitch.
They're all playing this scumbag shit. What is wrong? All of them have some kind of brain damage, surely. It's giving me a twitchy neck, okay? I've never had a twitchy neck before, but I've got one right now.
Are you gonna buy me some food at some point, or...?
What do you say?
It's literally just getting her pissed. Isn't that statutory rape?
You're a comptroller. Did he tell you he had a wife?
No.
Did he tell you that, you goddamn whore?
No.
No!
Oh, please.
He just kind of slumps off. And leaves her cleaning up her slutty makeup.
So what? Also, I'm not doing it anymore.
No, you...
No.
No, I don't.
He just gave away his prized possessions for him.
Yeah, you do. No, I don't. You're not the boss of me.
I'm a campaign manager.
You're fired.
You're gonna get fucking stabbed.
I traded all my garbage pail kids
Well,
for you.
that was stupid.
You're gonna get a knife in the neck. He's gonna get a knife.
Bit of an overreaction, don't you think? You look like a whore.
Yeah, she does.
Maybe we
Kind
can
of.
get a more.
He's actually trying to kill him though. Yeah.
Be the guy to pull the trigger on this thing. Retard.
he really wants his. He really needs payback.
Huh? Going to visit your friend over at the Union?
Oh shit. No, just climbed in with him.
Told us about your interest in politics. He ratted you out, Mac.
Yeah, apparently you called him a nerd, Mac.
Where's the proof? You're gonna get video proof, surely. Some kind of proof. No, it's not as a he said, she said.
Are you soliciting a bribe from me?
Yes, they are.
Well, that's politics.
Well, everyone's saying that shit. Fucking hell. It really is politics, though. no one does anything out the kindness of their heart. It's always to get somewhere else, you know. It might be a good push towards improving something for someone, but no, why are they doing that? Why now? I don't know. It's just I just don't trust anyone. I don't trust people in general, especially not those in power. Okay, so that was It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Season 2, Episode 8. The gang runs for office. We got to see the gang mess around with politics and the reality of its dark side. Obviously, like all of their endeavours, they didn't go into it with a good heart. It was once they heard about the big payoffs and the bribes and the illegal activities, that's when they started to get interested. So obviously, their entire plan from the get-go wasn't to do a good job. It was to come away with a bit of bread, you know. And as expected, it went horribly wrong. And they were all, it's just infighting, you know. So, for some reason that there's always against each other. For no real reason. I suppose this is a perfect example of the fact that they're not actually friends, are they? They are just a group of people that, yes, they can't stand each other, but no one else can stand them, so they kind of group together. Because all of them just managed to be despicable people, Frank included. Mac decided to leave the gang and go off on his own pursuit of trying to get a bribe to remove Dennis out of his position. Obviously, it isn't in the movies, so that stuff isn't going to just happen by walking through the door. You can't just go visit every Tom, Dick and Harry and expect to get your under-the-table funds, you know? First of all, I imagine it had to be real competition, which they were not, let's be real. And what turned out, the solicitors, or whoever those people were incredibly offended by being referred to as a nerd. And I guess at this time of the time of this being filmed, nerd would have been an insult. But nowadays, I just don't think it is. I think most people fall into the category of nerd, you know. See, I always remember back in school when I would have been 12 years old, a game you probably heard of called Minecraft, released on computers. I think it was the alpha build, and me and a friend started playing it. Not together, but we'd discuss it at school and the break times. And people would make fun of us for discussing this, yet they would go back home and play FIFA, a digital football game, which in my mind was just as nerdy or more nerdy in the sense, you know, Minecraft is a game about endless possibilities, whereas FIFA is a game about playing football. You know, surely you playing a digital sport when that's a game everyone goes out and plays in the park anyway. Surely that's so much more nerdier. But by the by, right, and a couple years later, Minecraft came out on Xbox. Then all of a sudden, it was the hot shit, and everyone was playing it. It was no longer the nerdy thing. I think nowadays, with your nerd culture, like Dungeons and Dragons, anime, and superhero flicks, have all become kind of pop culture, and it's the type of content and entertainment that we all enjoy. Now, the biggest blockbusters are MCU for a reason, right? Whereas before, liking a grown man in spandex was considered a bit weird, wasn't it? But now it's completely fine. With that said, there are further subsections of these different things that still are, you know, your little crevices. I don't know where this even came from. I think I literally just spent like the past 5 minutes talking about Minecraft and stuff. But yeah, it was based on the insult, right? The insult of those guys. And their way of hitting back was to set Mac up illegally, mind you. You know, they threatened him with violence. And like I said, I was saying in the reaction, but surely that is seriously illegal, what they did. With their threat, they've just forced Mac into committing a crime. You know, it's one of those philosophical questions, right, of who's at fault, the guy who swings the axe or the guy who commands it. I mean, they're both at fault, but the guy who commanded it, I would assume, would be as the perpetrator, the person with the serious intent. I don't know. And at the end, where the police ask for a bribe, it just comes full circle. It's just a fucked up system. It doesn't matter how you vote, it just doesn't matter. Now, people hated Donald Trump, who is this old white man, and instead they're voting in another old white man. One is ignorant, the other is also ignorant. Yeah, they're all from the old world. It's slowly being grandfathered in, right? But I don't even know what the real solutions are, really. Is there a real solution to fixing any of those issues? I think people are always going to act that way in power. Given the ability to control people, they're going to use that to full effect, I think. But yeah, it was good. It's a decent discussion, I guess, came from this. But yeah, if you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like and comment down below what you thought about what I said about the nerd culture changing. But yeah, cheers.